welcome to Heart of Avocado. My name is Tapasia, and in today's video I thought I would bring you along on my day and share a little day in my life. First off, I have this big stack of books on the ground in my room because around a month ago, actually almost 2 months now, I moved. And initially, I brought all of my old furniture with me to my new place, but unfortunately, it just doesn't match. The coloring in this place is kind of weird. The wall is like a bluish gray, and then the doors are like this bamboo color, as well as the floors. And my furniture was just stark white, and it just really doesn't go. So over the past month or so, I've been selling everything, and I've pretty much sold all my furniture, and now I don't have any furniture, which means all of my stuff is just strewn across the floor all over my house right now. So please excuse the mess. But anyway, let me take you to the first thing we're gonna do today. First, let me tell you what time it is. It is 3:01 right now. I woke up really late this morning. I woke up almost around noon because I've had a really bad migraine for the past 2 days, and it just was not going away no matter how many painkillers I took. And I even had to take the day off yesterday because of it from work. But I took like 2 pills last night, and then I went to sleep, and I was really hoping that I would wake up without a headache. And luckily I woke up late, but I woke up headache free. So I'm really happy about that. So to be honest, I haven't done much today yet. I've just been kind of taking it slow. I had a brunch. I made myself some Korean style tofu with some gochujang and a couple other ingredients. And then I've been watching some TV, and I've just been doing some chores here and there, like cleaning the kitchen. So I haven't done too much, but that's why this area kind of looks like a disaster. The trash was taken out, and I want to give the bin a nice clean. That's some baking soda down there. I'm going to vacuum that up. I sprayed down the inside of this can, and I'm gonna clean that out, and this just fits into there. Then I have some laundry that I have to take care of. And now let's get to the fun part. A couple of weeks ago, one of my favorite influencers, Vegan Bunny Chef, posted a video on her Instagram about a Chinese beauty soup. And it's like a dessert soup, and it just seemed so incredible. And there were ingredients in it that I had never heard of before. And I just love discovering new Asian ingredients and trying out new recipes. So I set on out to find all the ingredients. So most of the things I was able to find them in my local Asian stores, but some of the ingredients were much harder to find. So the ingredient that I had a lot of difficulty finding was this guy over here. This is peach gum, or peach resin. It's literally the resin from a peach tree, and this was really hard to find, so I ended up just having to order it online, and it finally came in like 2 days ago. So I can finally make the soup because I have everything I need. So let me show you all the ingredients I got. The first ingredient is dried tremella, or they also call it snow ear, and this is like a type of mushroom, I believe. And then this is the peach resin I just told you about. It's like a really hard candy type of consistency, but then you're supposed to soak it and it turns jelly-like, which I'm going to show you in just a second. And this is also supposed to be soaked, and I've had it soaking for the past 2 hours. This I've had soaking since last night. The next ingredient, and this is the only ingredient I actually had on hand, and that is goji berries. I love putting goji berries in like oatmeal and stuff, so I usually have goji berries on hand. Then I got some rock candy, or also called rock sugar, which is just crystallized sugar. Okay, the next ingredient is this, which are lotus seeds. And then finally, we have some Chinese red dates, which are not the same as regular dates. They are different, so I needed to get these specific ones. Okay, now that I've shown you all these ingredients, let me show you what the peach gum looks like after it's been soaked. So I had this soaking overnight, and now it looks like this. And believe it or not, this was just 1/3 of a cup of peach gum, and it blew up into like all of this, which is pretty cool. And it has like a very Jello gummy bear type of consistency. It's pretty cool, but it doesn't have a scent or anything, and I'm really curious to know what it's actually going to taste like. And then the other ingredient I've had soaking for the past 2 hours is the dried tremella or snow ear. And this is what that is looking like. So anyway, I have everything I need, and now let's get to the fun part. Let's see. Soak the peach gum overnight until they're soft and there is no hard center. Done. Soak the snow ear for 1 to 2 hours until it's rehydrated. Tear into small pieces. Let's do that. I'm gonna go wash my hands first since I touched my phone. I think I might have soaked a bit too much of the snow ear. It's kind of hard to tell how much it's going to rehydrate, so I'm just going to save this for later, and I think this should be a good amount. It's about equal parts with the peach gum. Next, it says to transfer the snow ear and peach gum into a clay pot or enamel pot, add enough water to cover all the ingredients. You can add more or less water based on how thick or thin you want the soup to be. So let's do that. Okay, so next this is just going to simmer for quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and cover this. I'm going to set a timer for an hour, I guess. First, I'm just going to wait for this to come to a boil, and then I'll reduce it down to a simmer. You're always following me everywhere. You're a clingy little boy. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and decide how much of these other ingredients I want in the soup, and I'm going to wash them and get them ready so they can go into the soup once it's done simmering. This is what I have so far. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a quick rinse. I think I'm going to add more water. You're still sitting here? Oh, you're still sitting here, you're still sitting here. Silver. Oh, look at you. You want to sniff the camera? Oh. You're so cute. You're such a cutie. Pumi, you follow me everywhere. You're like a puppy. I've reduced the heat down to a medium low. And this has come to a simmer now. Okay, so I have my list for today. I'm keeping things pretty simple today because of the migraine I've had for the past 2 days, so not too much to do. I do still have to do work. I work from home and my hours are very flexible, so as long as I get my hours in, my company doesn't really care what time I log in to do my work. So usually I spend my mornings just doing whatever, having fun, enjoying the sunlight, and then later in the evening I start my work. It's a pretty bad schedule in some ways and I need to fix it, but it's it's working for now. It is what it is. Another thing I wanted to show you was a puzzle I've been working on lately. So around a month and a half ago, I was helping my friend move, and my friend was living in an apartment complex that was primarily for students, and it was move out day for everybody. And a lot of these kids were just throwing away like pretty much brand new furniture and just leaving it by the dumpster. And the apartment complex was actually collecting a lot of it, and they were locking it away, probably to sell it and make a profit themselves. But I told my friend about dumpster diving and she really liked the idea, so we decided to go dumpster dive for some bigger furniture pieces. And one of the things that I found was this amazing puzzle. It is the Country of an Edwardian Lady puzzle, and it's like a spring themed one. It was used, but it was like all sealed up and everything was in a really nice Ziploc, and it seemed like the person who had it had really taken care of it. So I was a little bit afraid that I might be missing some of the pieces, but it wasn't. And I just finished this a couple nights ago. And here it is. It's so pretty. I intend on gluing it all together and framing it and putting it up on the wall. But anyway, I loved these illustrations so much that I decided to learn more about this person. And what I found was that this woman, Edith Holden, lived sometime in the 1800s, and she was a naturalist, and she loved to observe nature and take notes and make little illustrations to go along with her notes. And a couple generations later, someone discovered her notebooks and they decided to publish them, and the books became quite famous, especially in the junk journaling community, apparently. I'm not a junk journaler, but apparently these books are really, really popular in the junk journaling community. When I found out about it, I really wanted to get a book myself, so I ordered this from eBay and it came in a couple of days ago and I just love it. So what's cool is that this is actually her handwriting. So this is what they call a facsimile reproduction. So this is like basically her notebook, and it has all these beautiful nature illustrations, and it has all her notes on it, and I've just been enjoying this book so much. These illustrations are so lovely, I just can't get enough of them. By the 1st of March, the crows begin to search. By the 1st of April, they are sitting still. By the 1st of May, they're flown away, creeping greedy back again with October, wind, and rain. Something about this book is just so lovely. Someone just observing the world around them and writing their thoughts on it and making little illustrations for everything. It's really inspiring. Let's go check on our soup now.
That is so cool. How do they do that? Oh.
Complete. Baby. Oh, you look up at me with such big eyes. Oh. It's finally done. Can't wait to try it. I hope I put in enough sweetener. I'm not sure how potent the rock sugar is, so I erred on the side of caution for now. But let's try this out. I don't have a ladle, so I'm just going to use a measuring cup. Needs more sugar. It's around 6 p.m. right now, and I'm about to start work for the day. This week, my work is not giving too many hours, so I can afford to start quite late, but I'm going to be working till around 10ish. And it's kind of like a work in bed kind of day because I'm cold and because I sold my desk. So I'm just going to get started with work, and I will check in with you guys around dinner time or when I take my break. Hi everyone. Today is another day. I never really got around to finishing the vlog the other day, and it's Saturday now. It's been, I think, 2 days since I started that vlog, but there's a couple fun things I'm doing today, so I thought I would bring you along. I actually have an art and stationery shop, and one of the things I have in my shop is these foil prints. These are all my own designs, and I make these start to finish. And what I've been wanting to do for a long time is make tinier versions of these, because these big ones, I sell them for $25 each. And sometimes I do art markets and stuff, and people are not as willing to spend $25, and I think it would be nice to offer a cheaper option. So I want to try to make small prints. So today is the day where I kind of iron out all the details of that process and see how to get the small prints. One of the problems is that let me show you a different. That was my cat. Poomy, what did you do? Let me show you my designs. So this is one of the designs. It's like a holographic butterfly. Oh, it looks so nice on camera. I'm glad it can actually capture how reflective it is. But yeah, so I have designs like this would be a good example. Okay, so I have designs like this one, which have a lot of fine details. Like you can see right here, there's a lot of tiny details. And in this bigger size, it works out pretty well. I mean, you can still see the mini details. And even in this one, this is a gold foil, you can still see the details, even in the very intricate parts. But I don't think the design will look right when it's scaled down. So to start off with, I don't even want to deal with that problem. So I want to start by just making smaller prints for designs which don't have as many small details, like this butterfly design. It still has like these small dots and stuff, but I don't think it has anything too intricate, so I think this would be a good design to size down. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to try to make mini prints, and I'm going to bring you along for the process. So I'm starting off with warming up my ink machine, and this whole foiling process is like super finicky. It's really hard to get the settings just right, and sometimes settings that worked previously don't work again. So I'm really hoping that these prints will turn out well, but usually on the second setting of the ink machine I get pretty good prints. So I'm starting off by putting that on 2, and it's already ready to go. And then the second thing I'm doing is first I'm just gonna print out a couple copies of my design on regular paper just to get the toner flowing, and then once that's done, I'm going to load in my sheet of cardstock into the front loader, and I'm gonna print out the test print. So I ended up running into some technical difficulties with these test prints, so I wasn't able to film the rest of the process because I was just too busy cleaning out my printer and trying to figure this whole process out. But I did eventually get everything figured out, and I was able to successfully make some mini prints. And then since that was a success, I decided to participate in my local art market over the weekend, and I had to figure out my whole table display on very short notice. So here you're just seeing a clip of me playing around with the layout, and this was kind of my final layout that I settled on. I got like this bamboo tray for my stickers and my bookmarks and my post-it notes, and I even had this idea to make like bundles for my Dreamy Sunset collection, which features some post-it sticky notes and a bookmark, and I also added some stickers that kind of fit the theme. The art market ended up being kind of a failure, but it was still a good learning experience, and you can kind of see the mini prints here. I was even able to get those bigger designs scaled down without any issues. I was really excited about that. And then here are all of my prints, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of random and I did a lot of different random things in here. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, and I will catch you guys in the next video.